I give him a trash.
I'd give him a trash, but if you guys want to be nice, you can give him a D.
We can give him a D.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D.
Honorable trash.
I want to be that one day. Honorable trash.
Honorable
Put it
trash.
Put it on a
Honorable
bumper sticker.
trash.
The following program is rated TV MAL, TV MALS, TV MALSV. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to This Week in Bullshit. I am your host, Justin Proper. Yes, I know I was late. We were all late. So at least I wasn't alone in that. We got a great show for you today. We got superfan Adam Shawhan joining us. How you doing, Adam?
Hey, doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And finally, returning after a very long month, Reina Creole. What is up? How you doing?
Hey, I know it's been forever. I've missed you guys so much. So I'm so glad to be back here.
Yes, we've missed you too. Absolutely. And guess who's just joining us? Rob, how are you doing?
What's up? How you been, everybody? What's going on?
Doing fantastic.
Listen,
now that you're here.
It wouldn't be me without a Christmas tree.
No, the God.
Wait, your Christmas tree is up. Oh, you beat me.
Yeah, it's up.
You beat me.
It's been up all year.
Oh, so you didn't even take it down.
No. This is the tree that
Wow.
never. This is the Christmas tree that never ends.
The perpetual Christmas tree.
It's
tree
just
of perpetual Christmas.
It's just proper. That's what it is.
No. Stop it. Enough with the damn Christmas tree. You know that. You keep it up all year round. All these people who put up their decorations and all that shit. And they start it before Halloween and they don't take it down until March. It's ridiculous. I've always hated it. And this motherfucker is putting up a goddamn tree the whole year. The only reason is because it's probably out of spite.
My tree is going up after my birthday next month.
Oh, okay. Well,
how's the dolls doing on the couch there, buddy?
Oh, they're doing wonderful. They're doing fantastic. Rob to paint himself all day, every day. I no matter where I am, whether it's on my stream or somebody else's, somebody always comments on the Bob Rosses. And I'm like, just leave them alone. They're doing their thing.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. Is Rob frozen or something? Or he's just like really good at being a statue?
Yep. All of the above, yo.
There we go. All right. Let's say hello to the lovely chat. You've been patiently waiting, so I'll take some time to say hello to you. What is going on, El? Weed at gas stations? Well, the gas is about to run out. Only 25 days of diesel supply left. Oh, yeah. So they have to sell something to make people need a Slurpee at 7-Eleven. Oh, I agree. Yeah, LB, so much for 7 p.m. I know. Improper, says Stone Cold Jeremy. All right. I will. I'll bring that up for you. Where the hell is it? Why not?
Improper.
That was for you, Stone Cold Jeremy. All right. Speaking to Stone Cold Jeremy, thank you for the super sticker. It is a Doom of Corn super sticker. Lorena, would you like to do the honors?
Doom. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I didn't do it last night for Rob. I didn't want to. I was like, no, not in our Halloween discussion. No thanks. By the way, you can check that out. It was yesterday's stream, and it was a very good conversation. I love having those types of discussions with horror movies. I never get to do it. I've done it twice this year, and I thought it was great, very refreshing. Zombie Box Reviews is here as well. Keely Chow, good to see you. Good to see everybody here. Did I miss anybody? Oh, hey, what's up, Trap? How you doing? Howdy, folks. Hope everyone is doing great. We're doing fantastic. Thanks to you, Trap, and everybody else who is here. We appreciate that. And Rob, congrats on 11K.
Thank you very much.
That is a great milestone. 11.
There's actually a lot to be thankful for. This week was my 50th birthday. So
oh my gosh, happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you.
Wait, did I miss it? Which day was it?
October 9th. We went on a cruise. We went to I was in Fort Lauderdale. We left. We went to Costa Maya, Mexico. We went to Cozumel, Mexico, and we went to Honduras. It was a lot of fun. We had an encounter with the dolphins.
You swam with the dolphins?
Yeah, it was really awesome experience. It was.
Yeah, I've been to those places too on Carnival. Yeah, it's always a good time. I still talk to people that were on that cruise after it's gonna be 10 years in July. So
wow,
a lot of great memories there. Yes, indeed. But all right, yeah, that's awesome, man. You're right. There is a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for everybody here, for everyone's patience, and let's start off with a banger since we brought up drugs.
Oh God.
Marijuana is coming to Circle K gas stations in Florida. There we go. There we go, Lorena. You can go and buy pot at a Circle K. How do you feel about that?
They're just basically bringing inside what the Jamaicans sell outdoors anyway. So
it's very well put.
I mean,
that is perfect.
Wait, is it from the company is called Green Thumb?
Yeah.
I'm having a Cypress Hill moment right now.
That's great.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, this is hilarious.
Do you have your card ready, Lorena?
I do not, but I may get it just to have it around.
Yeah, may as well.
Green Thumb. That's great.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Y'all might be thinking right now, I wonder, did he smoke something before he came out here? The answer is yes. I rolled up a little something. I knocked the edge off.
I always love that clip. I'm so sad that Kai isn't here right now to enjoy that. But yes, the deal with Circle K will make it easier and more efficient for patients to purchase high-quality cannabis as part of their everyday routine when stopping by their local convenience store. Now, actually, I really don't have a problem with this. I'm fine with it. I love, one of the few things that have come out this year that I have just been screaming and clapping and applauding is that we are much closer to legalizing marijuana. That's one of the two things that I've always wanted. Legalizing gay marriage and legalizing marijuana, recreationally, medically, all of that. So that I am happy about that. Adam, what do you? Is Adam still here? No. Okay, we'll wait for him to come back. Rob.
Yes.
Rob, what do you think about pot at Circle K?
Well, I mean, I think that's great. Listen, they had this war on drugs since the 1980s, and obviously we didn't win, So the expression is, if you can't beat them, join them. So if they realize, listen, it takes too much of our police force to go after things, it's petty. Listen, just make it legal. They probably make a ton of money anyway, taxing it, whatever. So why not? It doesn't hurt anybody as long as they're not having some while they're driving, which some people do. Listen, I'm all for it. I don't care where you do it. What's the big deal?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things that that's really been. Oh my gosh! Some people said El said Kai isn't here because he is moonlighting at Circle K for benefits. Oh dear Lord! That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh man, one thing I miss about California is the legal weed and the $1 pre-rolls. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, it should be legal. I know there's a couple of things I always thought should be legal. One of them is that first of all, yeah, gay marriages. I don't abortion. I think again. I don't want to get political.
Yeah, let's not go too far off the
but
deep end.
I won't go too far. But the other thing is also, I also thought, maybe this is just me, but I also thought prostitution should be legal.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. Prostitutes and pot. Absolutely.
Listen, if they do it the right way, they can have a brothel, and everybody has to be tested, and they can have security. They could do it that it's not such a low class kind of thing. They could do it legally. People can be employed. People who want to do it anyway. And there's people who say, listen, I don't got a job and this is great for me, and I'll work whenever the hell I want. I'll do who I want, and there you go. All right, great. You get paid for it. Awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
But you mentioned low class, and I want to get into another one of the main topics. Fucking James Corden. James Corden, piece of human garbage as far as I am aware. I went to a taping of his once. I enjoyed the show. There is a shot of me, giving him a high five because I'm in the front row. It was actually a great experience. Cool. Yeah. So, but clearly he has had this reputation of being a giant piece of shit to the wait staff at every restaurant that he goes to. It's absolutely ridiculous. And this one in particular, he was banned from a New York City restaurant, and this is what the guy had to say. I believe this is one of the managers. James Corden is a hugely gifted comedian, but a tiny cretin of a man.
Wow.
And the most abusive customer to my Balthazar server since the restaurant opened 25 years ago. I don't often 86 a customer, but today I 86 Corden. It did not make me laugh. Well, it makes all of us laugh, and then he goes into what exactly happened. In June, James Corden was here on table 61. Although this is diabolical, it happens very occasionally in all restaurants. After eating his main course, Corden showed the hair to Balthazar manager G, who's very apologetic. Okay, there's a hair in his food. All right. Corden was extremely nasty to him and said, "Get us another round of drinks this second, and also take care of all of our drinks so far." This way I write any nasty reviews in Yelp or anything like that. All right, so he's threatening to give him a bad review unless they cover the drinks. What a douchebag. James Corden, this is the second incident. This is the one that got him banned. James Corden was at Balthazar with his wife on October 9th for brunch. He asked for a table outside. Brunch, I can't pronounce the first name. Walters took the party to the table. Mr. Corden's wife ordered an egg yolk omelet with Gruyere cheese. Is that how you pronounce it? I
have no idea.
I don't know either. And
I don't even know what it is. I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess
it's the stretchy cheese that you put over top of French onion soup.
What is it? Did I pronounce it right? Gruyere.
Gruyere.
Oh, okay. And salad. The salad is important.
Yeah.
No, it's actually important in the story too. A few minutes after they received the food, James called their server and told her there was a little bit of egg white mixed with the egg yolk.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can you freaking be?
Oh my God.
They informed the floor manager of the kitchen remade the dish, but unfortunately sent it with home fries instead of salad. That's when James Corden began yelling like crazy to the server, "You can't do your job! You can't do your job! Maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook the omelet myself." That's kind of how he would say it.
What a
in
Right.
English. He was very apologetic and brought the manager over to the table. He returned the dish, and after that, everything was fine. He gave them promo champagne glasses to smooth things out. And he said that Corden was pleasant to him, but nasty to the server. And that server was very shaken, but professional that she is, continued to finish her shift. And that's when they decided to ban him. They decided to ban him, but for less than 24 hours, because he apparently called and apologized profusely. You know why he apologized profusely? It got into the press. And this isn't the first time this has happened, though. If we remember one of these classic Reddit posts, and this was at a Reddit AMA, the guy says, "Hey, James, you won't remember me, but me and my friend sat at a table next to you and Harry Styles and some others in Manchurian Legends in London's Chinatown about 6 years ago. We didn't bother you, but you were you were a massively entitled." Uses profanity there. Who yelled and treated the waitstaff like shit. When one member of the party politely suggested you calm down, you got really aggressive and threatening in a chubby way, like a boozy panda. So my question is, why did Harry seem so cool while you were such a massive throbbing bellend? Oh my God. That is, yes, this is clearly he has a reputation, and he apologizes because this gets into the press, and then he gets unbanned. Okay. First off, I want to know, I do see that there is a super chat there. I'll get to that in a second. Thank you, Zombie Box Reviews. £2. Oh, from the UK. This was very great. I appreciate it. So I do want to know, though, why is it that, like, if this were anybody else, I don't know if they would be invited back to the restaurant. What is with all these celebrities who feel so entitled? They get this special treatment, and they feel like they have to, they feel like they are entitled to whatever it is that they think is going on in their mind. They feel entitled to act in this childish way. It's appalling. What do you think goes into that?
I think it's ego. Total ego. They know they have money. And I was listening on the radio, and someone said, anybody who has money thinks they can do whatever the hell they want to do. And there's people who actually say, no, listen, I don't care. You can have all the money in the world. You're not going to disrespect me, or you're not going to treat me in a manner that I don't deserve. Now, the hair thing, I get it, because, that is that's gross. And that would be gross for any one of us. Any one of us would be like, what the hell is this? It is gross. But treating just staff members bad just for like no particular reason, or complaining about yolk, a little bit of white in his egg or whatever, is absolutely absurd. And you know what? When he said, maybe I should make it myself, well, then maybe you shouldn't go out. If you're dissatisfied with service, do it yourself.
Don't come back.
Don't be insulting people. These people work hard for very little pay. They basically live on tips. That's what they live on. They're not making a lot of money, and they're trying to make your day pleasant and make it convenient for you, so you don't have to pick your ass up and cook and clean the mess and whatever. So if you're out there, this goes for anybody. You should respect waiters and waitresses. Give them at least a decent tip as long as they do their job well. And there's no reason to disrespect them no matter who you are. And this is just ego. This is all ego. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Well, listen, I'll be honest. I heard of his name. I know he does a show, but I've never seen his show.
Not for much longer.
And I mean, like the only time I saw his show was because Amber Heard was on it. That was it. That was the only time. So I really don't know him, and I wouldn't recognize him if I seen him anyway. So, I don't think he's all that. I mean, that's my opinion.
Who is this guy? I mean, I have no idea who the heck he is.
James Corden?
Yeah, I do not know who this guy is.
He hosts the Late Late Show. He took over from Craig Ferguson, and he does carpool karaoke. stuff like that. You've never seen or heard? Okay.
No, I know who Craig Ferguson is.
Oh yeah, he was actually charming.
He was hilarious. I loved watching him. I don't know. You get there's some celebrities who are nice as I don't know what. I kind of learned this after living 5 years in LA. You have some, celebrities who, they love the wait staff. They basically treat them, like family. You have some wait staff that'll trip over themselves to get to them because they know that they're very good tippers. And, they're not pleasant to be around. Then you have people like James Corden, who probably has just gotten a little sliver of notoriety and doesn't know how to handle it and thinks that he's better than everyone else. So decides to treat the wait staff like crap. Now, I will say this. It's not just celebrities who pull dumb crap like this.
Mm-hmm.
You've got all people from all kind of walks of life who treat the wait staff like trash because they feel that they can do it and they feel entitled to it because they're there paying their money.
Agreed.
And the ones I feel like that are nice to them were probably servers themselves.
Yep.
They are the restaurant industry kind of works the same as the film industry to a certain extent. It's all like fast pace, it's like hurry up and wait. All of that stuff. So, and it's, it kind of, it puts that into perspective. If you've grown up and you've never had to, get a part-time job, when you were growing up, and you never had to work for your paycheck in that way. And you're just sort of raised, James Corden was pretty young when he started getting into the industry. So it's almost like he grew up around that stuff and then became an entitled prick after that.
Yeah.
Because he never had to work the same jobs as let's say maybe we have. So that sort of will fuck with your mindset quite a bit, and it gives you a complete lack of perspective. So I don't know. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think he should have been unbanned. He must tip really well if he's being brought back. So it's the owner's decision. Okay, that's fine, but I would have kept him banned. Just been like, no, I'm sorry. And I'm surprised that he hasn't been banned from other restaurants because that type of behavior is unacceptable when you're yelling at wait staff.
Agreed. And what kind of example are you setting for others around you?
Exactly.
There's other people who see and they're like, well, if he can get away with it, then maybe I should be the same. Like you should always lead. What is it? Yeah. I was going to say you should always lead by example, and you should always respect people unless they disrespect you. That's how I've been raised,
Right.
So,
and thank you. Before I forget, thank you, Zombie Box Reviews, for the £2 super chat. Justin Proper is a great guy. I love these streams, and thank you, Zombie. I think you're pretty great too, and I'm glad that you find enjoyment of these streams. I'm glad that everyone who comes in enjoys these streams and is able to have a laugh, have some fun. Get their thoughts out there, and it's just a good time. It's a good time, and I've really been shitty things go on in everybody's life, but this is a good way to have me sort of escape that, and I absolutely love it. And that's all I got to say about that. And something I didn't do for Stone Cold Jeremy, but I'll do for you guys, and I'll do it for everybody else because you all love it. You've been waiting for it. Here we go.
She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
All right. Oh, man. And yes, please do hit that like button if you're new here. Hit the subscribe button. All of that fancy stuff. Share out the stream. Let the world know. Somebody brought up, wasn't he in Cats? Yes. Oh, man. And that joke with Ricky Gervais calling him a fat pussy. And he was also in Cats. That was one of the best jokes I've heard Ricky say in a long time. It was great.
Is he going to be Weird Al? Is that true?
Who?
The guy
Daniel
who
Radcliffe? Yes.
Yes.
That's true. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, he's going to be Weird Al Yankovic. I can't believe that.
I can. Absolutely. What's up, Philip? How you doing? As someone who once trained to be a Christian pastor, I'm cool with forgiveness. We all fuck up and make an arse out of ourselves. It's not like Corden punched the waitstaff over a joke his wife rolled her eyes at. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But still, I want to make it clear that I do not endorse that behavior.
No, that's lousy behavior.
If he did it one time, but he has a reputation of doing that's the problem.
He has a precedent.
It's not like this was a one-time incident and he found hair and he got pissed off. Okay, yeah, I get it. But then when you do it again and again and again, you're not sorry. This is just who you are. You think that you're above everybody else. And because I have money, I have power. And since I have power, I can treat everybody like crap because they don't. And that's a horrible attitude to have. But unfortunately, there are those out there who grab the power and have the money and treat people like that. And that's a big problem in our society.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, is he always a jerk to people? Oh, is he a jerk to people? Absolutely. Yeah. That is why, I don't feel like people call him out very often. And so, and a lot of the time it's probably his staff, who, if they disagree with him, they'll get fired on the spot. He's also campaigned for lowering wages for writers. It shows in his show.
What?
Oh my God.
And he also, in addition to that, in Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, that's a segment where he eats god awful food and disgusting food in exchange for if they answer a question that will reveal a truth or something, or like a very difficult question, like rank the other late night hosts from best to worst, and he can't do that, so he has to eat the food. And one of the questions was asked by Jimmy Kimmel, who compared to James Corden, he is a saint.
Yeah.
But he asked him, hey, name two of your cameramen, and he couldn't do that. He couldn't name two of his cameramen working on his show. I think that's appalling.
Wow.
Yeah. So with all that being said, he has this pattern behavior of lack of sympathy or empathy to anybody. Is very full of himself. Oh, and there was another story that I had read about him. It was
not very funny either.
Oh no. He was on a flight, and there was somebody who was sitting next to him carrying a baby, and sitting next to him in the flight at business class. When the plane landed, passengers were surprised to see Corden remain seated as the woman and the baby struggled to open the overhead locker. He put his noise-canceling headphones in and pulled an eye mask over his eyes and turned away from the woman.
Oh my God.
And even more were surprised when she turned to Corden and said, for fuck's sake, can you at least hold the baby while I get the bags down? The woman was his wife. The baby was his baby. So he was just ignoring his kid.
Wow.
Piece of crap.
I know. So with all of that, now what do we think of James?
Wow.
My opinion hasn't changed.
Same worthless POS he's always been. He just got lucky and got late night, and then he sucked. So,
Rock Band Hero, what's up? What's up, Phil? Zombie says, didn't Rob Brydon say he changed ever since he became famous because of Gavin and Stacey? Which I don't even know. I don't even know that show. It's a UK show, apparently. But yeah, ever since he got that little taste of fame, these are examples of people who should never be famous. So he became a prick after that. I get it. You're a Tony Award winning person, whatever, actor, singer, whatever, multi-talented, sure. but you're a fucking prick. And I'm glad that you're leaving the show. I will not be missed.
We're happy. Nah. Hey.
Yeah,
Bye.
pretty much. What's up, Dylan? It's good to see you here. James Corden was a minor footnote in Matt Smith's Doctor Who. Was that true? Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're American. We don't watch Doctor Who. We listen to the Who. We don't watch Doctor Who. We have Dr. Oz.
Wait, who?
I don't know.
Exactly. In more entertainment news, oh man, talk about cash grabs and just being creatively bankrupt. We have this rumor that Robert Downey Jr. is to return to reprise his iconic role of Iron Man in Avengers: Secret Wars. This has been a rumor going on a long time. Let's get into this. With Marvel Studios being silent about what they have in store for the upcoming Avengers movies, and I'm pretty sure this is just speculation, but there have been speculations surrounding whether Iron Man will be returning. Although RDJ's character Tony Stark, spoiler alert, lost his life in Avengers Endgame, rumors suggest that Marvel would be bringing the Armored Avenger back in Secret Wars. The new rumor claims that Marvel Studios would be bringing back the actor. Marvel launched the MCU in 2008. And so they give a backstory of what happened. He sacrifices himself. But according to a scooper on Twitter, I've been hearing this new term, scooper, like people who get the scoop. I think most of them are full of shit and making things up. But
I agree.
Okay. Marvel Studios plan to bring back the actor to reprise his role. An initial viral tweet from a Twitter handle MCU source states that there are plans to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. I think this article, I swear, they said, oh, they're bringing him back like 4 or 5 times. And I'm like, yeah, we get it. Get to the point.
There is no point. Anybody with a brain could have called this, right? We've got the universe, the multiverse of madness. You can throw them in any of those and just zoom in that way. Bring one from there back to our land. I mean, because they knew they screwed up when they killed him off, because he's who started all of this.
Yes.
But then
also a rumor that his daughter will return as an adult. Interesting. I don't know. This seems like a very bad idea. I am not a fan of this. I want to know what you guys think, though. Lorena, if Iron Man comes back, what does that tell you about the MCU? What does that mean for the future, or in its current state?
In its current state,
yeah. What does it tell you if there are talks of bringing him back?
It just basically tells me that Tony's death wasn't worth anything. That's how it is to me, because first of all, Tony Stark was my favorite character in the MCU. I did not appreciate that he was killed off the first time, and did not appreciate that he was killed off the second time in Endgame. However, it made things go full circle from when we first saw him in Iron Man. So he was a completely different person somewhat different person by then. And I bought that, as heartbreaking as it was. And I figured that was the best place to end it. Just there. Perfect character arc, everything. Now you basically want to bring him back to fix the MCU you effed up. I'm not interested in that.
Neither am
and
I.
They're so freaking dying. It's like I don't care. I especially don't want him to get the Thor Love and Blunder treatment. No, absolutely not.
Well,
What
my
happened to that
question
movie?
is,
I didn't see it.
Don't.
Yeah, I walked out halfway through.
Don't.
I walked out halfway through of Ragnarok, and people have been booing me about that, and I'm saying no.
I'm not judging you.
Yeah, people have judged me for that, and I'm like, no, none of the humor landed. Where it started and what was going on made no sense. Granted, I was not caught up with the MCU at all, so I was just like, and I like Thor when he's a side character, not in his own movie though. His own movies suck to me. I'm not a big fan of it. Great as a supporting character, though. Great actor and everything, but I just didn't particularly care for that one. And so I walked out of the El Capitan and went to Cabo Wabo and had some tequila.
Wow.
So I did.
Right. I mean, if you go back to phase 1, Thor, that was a different kind of storytelling than what we got later down the line. If they would have kept like phase 1 story going, I'd have been all right with it. But yeah, by the time you get to this last one, it's just like it was the previous movie you hated, only with Guns N' Roses as the soundtrack. I mean, that's really all it was.
I didn't like them, putting Guns N' Roses over that. I think that's one of my favorite bands. Don't be placing it in places where they don't belong.
Well, that was one of the only bright parts of the movie.
It's in the movie throughout, or.
Yeah.
Oh God.
How they use Zeppelin throughout Ragnarok, they use Guns N' Roses throughout this.
And they used AC/DC and Iron Man, but that was good.
It was good. It was
yeah,
good.
yeah. AC/DC was not done dirty.
Yes, it was good.
With Iron Man. Yeah, it associated with Iron Man was one of the best decisions. The MCU starts off with Back in Black. And it's all downhill from there. So
I have a question though. It depends on the timeline. Like, is the Secret Wars something that he was alive for? Did this happen before Thanos? And this is something that it's a gap, it's a fill-in, So if it's that, then he's not dead, and that's fine. I could accept that. But if they're gonna bring him back to life, or they're bringing another Iron Man, always with time or the multiverse, who knows? I mean, but if it's before he died, then okay, I think that's acceptable. I think if it was a mission that they had, they said, hey, let's show the Secret Wars, we never showed it, we could fit it in here, okay, because they do that with they do that now with Star Wars, and they're doing that with Marvel. They're plugging in, this is here, that's here, this is here. Okay, I could accept it. But not if it's after the fact. Because like Lorana said, it was a perfect story, a perfect ending, perfect beginning, and a perfect ending, I think, for his and his character. And I also thought that he was done. I thought he didn't want to do Iron Man anymore. I mean, that's what I would thought. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Maybe.
Add enough zeros, dude, eventually they cave.
Yeah.
So, anyways, moving on from that fucking depressed me. Let's have a good laugh.
That depressed you? It might not depress you.
A little bit. It's.
Well, remember all the talk they had for the Doctor Strange?
Oh yes.
What is this?
Let's
and
get
it
into
didn't happen. So don't be sad, because again, this is just people popping off their mouths that don't know fuck all.
Yeah, it's
all
just
right.
rumor.
Makes sense. Now pronouns.
See, that doesn't make any sense.
The LGBT Foundation said weird. Happy International Pronoun Day to you.
I saw this. Oh my God.
And
what?
They keep doing this over and over again. Look, there's not 56 different gender pronouns. There just isn't.
I heard there was 72 genders. I don't know how that's humanly possible.
I don't even fucking know. Like, what are they? I don't get it.
Well,
okay, you know what?
Your gender doesn't matter, because your sex is still male or female, mother effers. So there you go.
I will add that third bullet down, they, them. Okay, that is such a country ass thing that's been used for decades. I don't see why that one's.
That's what I said. So is they, them like Southern slang?
I've been using different pronouns for decades now, and people used to call me an asshole. I say, look at this idiot. Look at this moron. Look at this dumbass. And that can apply to any gender. Just don't just don't call them a he. Look, idiot said, blah, blah, blah. And people don't like it. Now all of a sudden they just make up all these new words, and it's okay. I'm going to go back to calling people jerks.
Yes.
Hey, everybody.
According to them, there might be over 50 fucking pronouns, but asshole is gender neutral. Go fuck yourself. Like, no, and one of them is fair. Like, apparently it's for people who identify as fairies. Very fucking fitting. Jesus, enough with this. Enough with this. You know.
Well, we're trying to be quiet here,
but don't force us to comply to this. Like, no, there's not 100 different ones. No.
Can I ask you guys?
I will go by your highness pronouns, and if you don't call me that, then you are a bigot.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder. I need to get highness.
Highness. Right, you need to trademark that, buddy.
We just talked about. We just talked about the pot. I'm glad you mentioned it. That reminds me of better times. The drugs.
Did you ask how Kai did at his interview there?
You had an interview?
What?
He was at the Super K. You said that earlier.
No, I was getting out the supermarket. I went to I found the best supermarket in Vegas. No, I didn't found. My girlfriend introduced me to the best supermarket in Vegas. It's where all the private chefs go in the morning to get the good stuff. They got everything there. That place is great.
Oh, okay. All right. So
That's
what do
what I
you
was
think
doing.
of pot being at the Circle K gas stations in Florida?
I think it's going to be overpriced and low quality. Just
Just
like their hot dogs.
Oh, that is great. That is fantastic.
It's all about brand recognition, man. You got to know what to expect.
Somebody was saying earlier that you were late because you're moonlighting at Circle K for benefits.
Oh,
that's why I thought you were. That you were gonna have an interview and at the Circle K you were ready. That's what I thought was going on, man.
Okay, I wasn't here for that part. I didn't catch that. I just thought there was a genuine error. I didn't realize there was a joke behind it.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I have a question because all you know this and I don't, and I was out of it with this whole pronoun thing. Can anybody educate me on this whole pronoun thing and how this blew up and it's he, be, bop, and all this stuff? I was so lost with it. So,
I know. I figured out how it blew up. But I don't know how it got started.
Well, how did it blow up?
It blew up with. Huh?
Go ahead.
I theorize it blew up because of recently we got that article about Amazon's mandates on equality in casting. So I think what happened was they started laying that stuff down because they've always had, the studio always wants to see things. They have notes. They're like, make this person this color, make this, the little things. So when they start laying those down, then celebrities all start doing it. They all start doing, oh, I'm a he, oh, I'm a polyamorous, oh, I'm a whatever, all these things, sometimes not even knowing what the words mean. They're like, I'm that. Yeah, that'll get me the role. That's me.
Yeah, and then you
so
have
then
Demi
that trickles
Lovato.
down.
Oh, yeah.
That trickle, because they're doing it for jobs, because they're like, oh, they like you, but is there any chance you're bisexual?
I mean,
yes, I am.
Yes, but I don't see how that's relevant.
Well, it's because it's people copy what celebrities do. So then that just becomes like that's the thing to do now. So because all the celebrities are doing it, so then it just catches on like wildfire and it's everywhere.
I don't see having getting a blowjob from a man has anything to do with my qualifications of acting in a role. I don't understand this. I genuinely
it doesn't make sense, but it's what they're doing. I didn't say it made sense.
Maybe they feel that if there's a part like that in the movie, that if someone is, then instead of them acting, they'll feel it more because that's who they are. So instead of trying to act and pretend, they don't have to pretend because they are. So the role will fit them. I mean, that's just a guess. I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
It's like Amazon wants to have a black friend, They want to have a Mexican friend. They want to have a gay friend.
Okay.
You
guys saw Birdcage, right? So Nathan Lane is gay, right? So the role is perfect for Nathan Lane. But Robin Williams did a fantastic job acting as if he was. and they were perfect together. But having Nathan Lane in there, like half of them really being gay, helped, because the role was perfect for him. Perfect. So I'm just saying maybe that's what they were looking for. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Sometimes it makes sense depending on what kind of a movie you want to make, and I don't disagree with it all the time, especially if the actor is good, fits the role, happens to be whatever you're looking for. But I mean, Tom Hanks is saying like, oh, I wouldn't be in Philadelphia, today. I'm like, why not? Why not? It's acting.
I don't know.
You do a good job. You do your research. You get paid. You go home. What's the fucking difference? I don't get it.
He just doesn't want to be in Philadelphia, in 2022. I don't know. The city. That's what I'm taking from it.
Maybe he ate a bad Philly cheesesteak. So who knows?
Right.
Well, it's like Jennifer Lopez doesn't want to go back to the block that she's from.
Yeah, well, maybe
they can't pay her for it.
Could have been a hair in his cheesesteak, and James Corden told him not to go there anymore. Who knows? It's
maybe. That's a nice way to bring that back around. I am curious, Lorena, because
what a douchebag that guy.
A few weeks ago, we had this lunatic on Twitter, and being Afro-Latino, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Yes, I am curious as to your thoughts on this guy thinking that white people shouldn't review Andor without Latino guests.
What? I remember this fool.
I wanted to know. We had Kai talk about it. We had Andrew talk about it. I'm curious.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! First of all, this fool makes the mistake of thinking all Latinos are alike.
Wow.
That's a mistake that he makes. The Latinos in my background have only had, it wasn't really an immigrant experience. They landed in the Caribbean. They were part of the Spanish Empire, and then some of them got lured away, to St. Augustine into Florida, and they've been there for flipping centuries. So how the heck can you make a bigoted assumption that all Latinos have this immigrant experience that's only been happening for maybe like the past 50 years or something like that? We're not all the freaking same.
Wow.
And then he went and deleted it. I mean, I actually answered this fool and told him that.
Well, maybe you educated. Maybe you educated him.
He's like, look at this racist white woman telling me.
I bet he did too. Like, I know we're joking, but I bet he thought he was a racist Karen.
It's just like, why do you want to go and say some stupid crap like that? I mean,
We don't all look alike.
Father, you're exactly
we may be all black and famous.
You are guilty.
I
am guilty.
I'm busted.
Busted.
That's funny. That's a great clip. Man.
Oh yeah, I figured I'd ask.
That's a great
because, oh my Lord. Okay. All right. So I'm glad that someone brought up Karens, because we do have Karens in the news, and
when don't we?
We do. The article brilliantly titled, "Can I speak to the manager? The city takes down Karen-themed Halloween display after complaints."
Oh my God!
So Karens took down.
Yes.
Wow!
No one laughs at themselves. It's ridiculous.
Karen's got it.
Yeah. It was
God.
taken down after posts complained the display was making fun of certain women. That's
Yeah, it
because
was.
it is.
Yeah,
And if you're offended by that, you must be one of them. Jesus Christ. No self-awareness.
Funny.
No,
Funny.
no sense of humor whatsoever. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Let me ask you: if a woman is named Karen, how do you think she feels? Even if she isn't a Karen, how do you think someone named Karen feels that this term came around? I've always wondered that.
I haven't met many Karens, so I don't know.
I've talked to a Karen.
And
Yeah.
She's not fond of it.
I work with one and I don't bring it up because she's really nice.
I gotta ask. I have one too. She's really nice, and my cousin's Karen. I gotta ask them. I'm really curious.
I feel bad for Marion Ravenwood. Maybe that's why she's not in the next movie, Karen Allen. I don't know.
I wonder.
It's just crazy to me. It really is. It really is.
I'm offended because why? Are you a Karen? I mean, because basically, if you're offended, then you're saying that that's you, that you're one of them. You know, you're one of those people who it just goes crazy. You know, so I would think you have a better self-esteem, a better image of yourself than because you're practically insulting yourself if you're insulted by someone's display. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, people, it's funny, like, this day and age, everybody gets offended over every little thing. It's incredible. It's incredible. That's why Hollywood went woke. That's what happened. They were so scared that people wouldn't go see their movies. That's what started this whole bull crap to begin with. You know, because it was never like this. When again, the internet is a blessing and it's a curse at the same time. You know, there's some good things that came out of it, and there's some horrible things that have come from it. And one of them is this consistently, you know, that everybody, oh my God, you say this, I'm offended. You say that, we got to ban this person. We got to cancel this actress. We got to cancel this actor. I mean, my God, man, it's ridiculous. Like, if you don't agree with me, I'm a bad person. I mean, what happened to everybody has an opinion? You know, where did that go?
No, you can't ask questions. Questions are offensive.
It's unbelievable, man.
It really
it's unbelievable. It's like, when you think about it, it's just mind blowing.
Yes, it is pretty mind blowing.
You know, if you youngsters are ready for it, if you think you can take it, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you why Hollywood went down the shitter. I saw it. I watched it happen. I was there.
Oh, no.
It was when they stopped making Westerns. Westerns are the best damn genre in movies. Men are men, women are women. There are bad guys. There's animals. There's Indians that are good guys. There's everything. It's the best genre. Sometimes there's black people too, and the Mexican once in a while. Diversity. Go Westerns. They stopped making Westerns, and then men started growing boobs, and people started hating guns because they didn't realize that you might need a gun if there's a bunch of bandits in your town. And so now everyone's a pussy because there's no damn Westerns anymore.
Lorena, I know you got to get going. Oh, but that was funny.
Lorena, it's been a pleasure. You're an absolute delight. I love getting to hang out with you.
Oh, man.
Lorena, thank you so much for coming on again. I know you got the Babe the Menace to go to, and we're going to wrap it up here soon. But don't forget to go watch Lorena on the Babe the Menace. You got anything else you'd like to plug? The floor is yours.
Oh, okay, well, thank you. First of all, it's so good to be back here. I miss you guys so much. Miss you guys in the chat so much. I'm going to be over on Mary Mayhem's channel for the Babe the Menace in a couple of minutes. As for what I have going on this week over on YouTube's, let's see, tomorrow, 12 noon is the Lunch Table Show, which I co-host with Fat Steven Seagal. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff in the pop culture space. So please come over to check that out. Let's see. Saturday, I have 2 streams going on Saturday. One live stream at 3 p.m. from Gatorland. Gatorland has opened back up after being flooded after Hurricane Ian. So they're back in business, got Halloween stuff going on. So we will be over there. And at 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, I will be holding a watch party for the 1978 classic Halloween. So please do come out and join for that. And let's see, Sunday is Welcome to Florida. We're watching the original Florida Monster Man movie, Creature from the Black Lagoon. So come out for that. Lots of cool horror stuff going on. So thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome. And don't watch Halloween Ends if you haven't already.
Unfortunately, I did, and I had to. Oh, you know what? I had to watch the black phone to just wipe out memory of watching Halloween Ends. Do you know the whole gist of Halloween Ends?
Do I know the gist of it?
Yeah.
I did a stream of it last night, and I said I've had colonoscopies that sucked less ass.
Oh no, I was gonna say the whole gist of Halloween Ends is you have to grab life by the boobs. No, fear by the boobs. Excuse me.
Grab fear by
That's
the
the
Remember
byline?
that? Yes,
That was the one of the few good things of that movie.
that was it.
That was it. The rest can go suck my fuck.
Suck.
Wow.
Freaking watch that movie. Oh my gosh. Bye guys. So
all right,
good
have a
seeing
Bye,
you.
Lorena. Come back
Bye.
soon. Don't
I
take so long to
will.
visit. Mwah.
Oh yes, and we're gonna go to our semi-rapid fire round of funny articles that we found in the news. One of which was an influencer jokingly bids on and accidentally buys a couch for $100,000 and tearfully begs followers for money. I know you sent that. I know you sent that to me. So,
oh my God!
Would you?
So stupid.
I know.
Oh my God.
Blackwell, aka Quen Blackwell, or that's supposed to be Queen. I guess that was taken on TikTok, has over 7.9 million followers.
Wow.
And she had a post. She posted in tears. She entered credit card information in an online big. Jesus Christ! This God can't write. Apparently. Wow. I wonder how Philip feels being a pastor in the chat. She says, I almost crashed my car when I saw it. If you have $1 million, could you please donate? If you have $1 billion, can you let me borrow some, please?
Hold on, wait. She has 7.9 million followers, right?
Yes.
She's getting paid. Okay. She
Idiot,
doesn't need to
yeah.
beg. Yeah, she doesn't need to beg anybody. And anybody foolish enough to be on her channel and simp and pay this woman money is crazy. Okay. 7.9 million. She's begging. You know what's money she must have? She probably buys a house. Like, look at that one. What's her name? Aramuth.
Wait, Rob.
Rob.
What if she's an idiot?
Yeah,
that's already been
Then
established.
she wouldn't be using her money intelligently, or may not be making any money off of her followers.
Yeah, and
True.
what couch is worth $100,000? That is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Now,
she's not. Does she have a merch store at least? Like, what the fuck did she?
Exactly. She has to have something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she got 7.9. I mean, seriously, she's not.
Each follower donated $1. She's fine.
Yeah, she's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. And to sit there, like her face was crying. Like, you made a mistake. Suck it up. See, that's the thing. She made a stupid mistake. She don't want to suck it up, and that's the problem.
She could make a lot of money sucking it up.
Yeah, well, she could. That's for sure.
We were talking about legal.
She might be able to pay it off.
Listen, these are the people. These are people that take a microphone and do that kind of thing. I mean, seriously, all right? So, and people pay. I'm telling you, I seen it on Twitter. I'm like, what the hell? They do this. And then they cry. They make a stupid mistake, and then they, oh my God.
Is it the couch from The Simpsons?
Either that or Seinfeld, maybe. Maybe it's a couch from Seinfeld. Could be, you know. That's a classic.
No.
No.
Oh man, but it could be a lot worse. You could be spending your money in worse ways, like this McDonald's limited edition adult Happy Meal toys are listed for as much as $300,000 on eBay for What the fuck?
Let me tell you, those things, like last night, right? I saw it for the first time. I was going to McDonald's, whatever. I said, I haven't had McDonald's in a while. I wish I didn't. That was a stupid mistake. I should beg my subscribers for my $11 back. Anyway, so I went there, and like later on, I'm streaming with one of the Star Wars channels, and she's like, "Oh my God, I gotta go get that bucket." Like, what bucket? Like, oh, I got the ghost. They have a ghost and a pumpkin and like I don't know what they're talking about. I wouldn't be surprised. 300,000. People are retarded, man. People could. There was something in Disney that was being sold. The
spoons
some popcorn
that they stole.
Well, no, wasn't it a popcorn thing, like a Figment popcorn?
I don't know. They also did
people were waiting online for like 3 hours to get this popcorn. Yeah, but it was a popcorn bucket or something, and then they would race home and sell it on eBay for like a ridiculous amount of money, and that's what they were doing. That's what they were doing.
I don't mind the hustle. I don't mind that at all. Good for you. You can sucker some rich fuck, some idiot, to pay you as much as it costs to get a house. Good on you.
Segue. Unrelated question.
Yes.
Okay.
Rob.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay. I know all of us hate this, but what Rob said right now about these motherfuckers like buying a thing and putting it up on eBay, popcorn. There should be like what do you guys think about when they have things like that they have in the agreement? Like, when you're going through the process of buying a thing, when you're buying it, it's like you agree that you will not resell this on eBay within a certain period of time. Like, this is not for resale, et cetera,
right?
Or else all that money, or else you're getting sued. Like, you're gonna give us that money and you're giving the item back, et cetera. Like, whatever. Just what do you guys think about having it be agreed upon when you purchase a collectible item? Let's say that you are not doing it for resale purposes. Because I understand that people should also have the right to do that, but it's at the point now where it's completely tipped over. People who just want a thing have trouble getting it because people who make money off of the thing have the money to pay for bots or take the steps to make their money.
I got one for you, Kai. There was a guy, right? He does this for a living. What he does is he'll go to Target or Walmart or whatever, and once in a while they'll put out a figure, right? So this guy will go and buy whatever's on the shelf.
10 of them.
So yeah, like 10 of them, 20 of them, and he grabs them all, takes them home. His whole cart's full of all these figures. And then when someone like wants to go get their kid a figure after school, whatever, they can't get that said figure because this one person bought it all. So now they're selling it on eBay because he's the only person that has it. So instead of you getting it for like $10 or $15, now you have to pay this absorbed amount of money because your kid is crying because he couldn't get it. And they know this is what they do for a living. This is what they do. They wake up, they go to Target and Walmart, and they buy all this stuff, and then they go and sell for astronomical prices, $50, $30, because they know now you can't get it, and your kid wants it. So what are you going to do? And this is how they make a living.
I think that person is an entrepreneur who should be praised and celebrated and work at Wall Street. This is capitalism, man. And they capitalize.
There's a difference between buying a bunch of an item that you're like, nobody's buying this, really? Can I get like a discount? Maybe get a chunk of them off your hands here. Oh, cool. And then hold on to that. It becomes a collector's item. You know better. But like doing that is also making it artificially inflating the price. Like that's the other side of it is you are also going against your own intentions there, deflating the value by creating more collectible items than normally it would have been. Let's say some get played with and destroyed and etc. And then there's the ones that survive because somebody bought one and said, I'm holding on to this, or I have a couple, I'm holding on to them for 10 years, 20 years.
Right.
And then now in the future, these same items aren't going to have the same value as the ones that like went through the trenches in the market.
That's what they did with the PlayStations, right? They were going in when the PlayStation 5 came out. right? One person or whatever, 5 people would get online, grab as many as they could because there wasn't many being because of COVID or whatever. There wasn't many being produced, and that's what they did. That's what they do. Yeah, they pushed the price up. They knew you couldn't get it, until the stores finally got smart and said, no, we're going to give 1 per customer, and you can only get it online. That's how you're going to get. They finally wised up. But it's
Yeah,
for everybody
that's a smart, practical thing to do there.
Yeah,
but
indeed.
Like
but
Target now, like if there's an exclusive, right? They won't let you buy 10 or 50. You can get 2. That's
right.
it.
Yes.
2 is
That's
fine.
the only way to pre-order is online. You got like the Randy Savage. I got 2. I got 1 for me and 1 for my brother. Right. So it's like,
Right.
okay, cool. I don't have to go try to find one now. I got 2. But like,
that's cool.
Because that's the bitch about the exclusives, right? If one figure's only going one place, then that kind of hurts us, the everyday person that's looking for the stuff. That guy
exactly.
Exactly.
Now let's carry on to do some of the last couple of articles, because there's one at the end that I'm sure we're all going to be talking about. Okay, this was funny. A daycare workers who used horror masks to scare children were charged with felony child abuse. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't care. Yeah,
What?
they screamed inches from the child's face and they got scared. And then
But
apparently,
felony?
they're charged with they press charges. It's a felony charge.
Too much
of child
Yeah.
abuse. I'm sorry. These parents
how
should
loud
not have been parents at all.
But can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did something happen to the child physically? Like,
No,
did the child fall or bang his head, or was like a felony? That's ridiculous. That's like a criminal charge.
No, there was a video of the daycare worker wearing a mask can be seen terrorizing children who are screaming and crying and even paralyzed with fear.
That person could be fired.
You know what?
There could be a misdemeanor, but that's too much.
Yesterday, I opened up. I was doing my show last night, and I opened up Twitter, and the first thing that pops up was something that Brahma Bull shared of a daycare worker who was tired of a baby that kept crying. She didn't scare that baby. That baby's gone.
Oh.
So.
Oh, that's bad.
That's very bad, and I'm not going to get into the subhead or the. I read more than that. That's all I'm going to give you.
Damn.
It was really bad.
Damn, man.
It was really bad.
Wow. This not so bad.
This is nowhere near that.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There was a video I saw of parents who, they had someone watching their child at home, right? And they noticed one night that their kid had a marking. And they're like, where does this black and blue come from? So the father set up a camera in the living room, and they saw the nanny dragging this little kid, must be 2, whatever, dragging the kid on the floor, stomped on the kid, threw the kid into the room. We're talking a little kid. So this kid had black and blues. Now, what do you think the school's going to say? When this kid goes to school or pre-K, whatever, they're going to blame the parents, right? But the parents were smart and caught the nanny doing it on video. Obviously, the nanny got pressed charges. Now you're scared. Okay, this person wasn't intelligent. This person was very stupid. But a felony, you could suspend them. You could suspend them without pay. But a felony is going way. No one got hurt here.
Exactly.
They were just scared.
It was ridiculous. But
that is ridiculous.
And I think we're going to end the show with something more positive on a high note. Servers dressed as Power Rangers at Oakland restaurant save a woman from being attacked. Isn't that a hell of a thing?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Oakland, California. This is the first thing that I have heard good news from Oakland in a long time. Employees dressed as Power Rangers.
And it's an ass kicking.
Yes, at a new restaurant in the East Bay sprang into action and became real superheroes by saving a woman who was being attacked. The whole incident was documented in a now viral series of tweets by a woman who was having dinner, as if the sight of a 90s superhero, they're not superheroes per se, but okay, taking orders or slinging drinks at a bar wasn't amazing enough. Seeing Power Rangers like that. What happened was what happened at Noka Ramen in Oakland around 8 p.m. on Friday could be described as morphin time. Yes! Yes! When something surprising breaks out, you're not sure it's real. And this is the thread. The craziest thing just happened at dinner. I'm at a ramen shop owned by Thai people in Oakland, dressed as Power Rangers, when a woman comes rushing in saying she wasn't safe, and a man came running in after her and puts her in a chokehold.
Damn.
I'm going to read this whole thing.
Yes, she wasn't safe.
Yep.
Wow.
Hold on a second. I hate when Twitter does that. Why are the employees dressed as Power Rangers, you might ponder? Because this is a ramen fusion restaurant where their main cocktail is, you guessed it, the Noka Rangers. Once the woman had expressed she wasn't safe and she didn't want to go home with this man who was chokeholding her. The Black Power Ranger, the manager with the kick-ass bod. Okay, cool. And the Yellow Ranger told the man to leave. He swung at them. This is when all Rangers yelled, "Ah! It's a Thai expression of the Cantonese "wa," the Korean "ya," and the English "the fuck." I love this person. You know what? I'm following you right now. You
That's
deserve
awesome.
that. And the Yellow Ranger, who has the sweetest eyes and a sleeve of tats, stood in front of the Black Ranger and blocked it. Everyone tells the woman to hide in the kitchen. Wow. Wait a minute, not the Yellow Ranger, the woman in the choke. Okay, that makes more sense. The man starts calling everyone Asian slurs, and if Bruce Lee was alive, he'd kick everyone's asses and beelines for the kitchen. Yellow Ranger grabs him by the collar and drags him out of the restaurant. Man kicks and hurls punches. A white guy yells, "Do you want to go to jail?" I don't know why his whiteness has anything to do with it, but okay. We're trying to call the cops. Patrons are shaking and crying. The Pink Ranger, the hostess, tells us our food is free. The man goes outside, starts picking up chairs, baby seats, and salt and pepper shakers to throw at the windows. For some reason, start wolfing down my ramen. Yeah, you're watching the show. Okay. It goes on.
It's probably relevant that it's a random white guy because he's probably the only white guy, or like there's like a white table there, and like one of them's like, "Hey," and they're like, "Shut up, man."
We should have put this in the thumbnail.
No, handling business. Shut your mouth.
Man comes back with a friend for another person bugging on the street to try to fight the Power Rangers. It's been half an hour this fight goes on. And the police still haven't showed up despite everyone calling. My friend receives an airdrop request to accept photos, and she's like, "The fuck not." In retrospect, we're now curious about this airdrop. That has nothing to do with it. More swings are swung. More Power Rangers pile onto the men at the door and lock them out, locking us in. I tell the hostess we're paying her for our meal and double the tip. She starts shaking. Police finally show up. Cooks materializes with hair nets and in disarray and ready to join the Power Rangers at the door. So Bulk and Skull coming from the kitchen. That's awesome. But I hear them tell the cops.
It went on for so long that people stopped. There was no new orders coming in. The cook was like, "All right, well, like I ain't got shit else to do. I'm all caught up on the orders. Let's go out there and fight with some Rangers."
Yeah. All right. But I hear them tell the cops that the man has now started another fight down the pier. So he was scared off by the Power Rangers, and he starts fighting other people.
Wow.
I thank all the Rangers for their time. The green one said, "We're beta testing these costumes, but we wore the right outfit tonight." Yes, we did. Black Power Ranger Manager of the Year with the kick-ass bod says, "I'm a Power Ranger with absolutely no power." That's what you do today. So there's no sense, moral, or meaning to this story except that I can't believe Power Rangers are actually Thai. I'm grateful no guns were involved, and the food was excellent. Okay, yeah, that was an awesome way to end it. Nothing better than the Power Rangers beating the shit out of somebody. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish the rookie critic was here to see this.
He would have loved that. Yeah, he would have loved that story. Absolutely.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to find the YouTube footage of it. Somebody had to camcord that shit, dude. It's got
That went on for too long for there not to be video of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine something in the modern day happening for a half an hour with not one person going record. Like everyone just goes like, "Oh my god, I didn't even think about it." Like no.
Yeah, somebody had to record it. Yeah, it's got to be recorded. There's got to be a video somewhere. Definitely. Did Justin freeze?
I think so.
I think he's frozen.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
He's back.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Yeah.
He thawed out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great story. I mean, especially listen. Now it's funny he described all that. Now, what happened to the woman? You know what? Who was this guy? Why was he so abusive? What is wrong? Was he drunk? Were they drinking? You know, I wish there was a little bit of a backstory as to what happened with her. And,
you know what? Some things are better left unexplained.
I guess so.
Yeah. But I am sending this right on over to Rookie right
now.
now.
That's great, man. That's really cool. He's gonna love that. I hope he does a video on it. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, he really is. I am so happy for him in this instance. So anyways, let's go around the panel and tell all the people what you got going on. And let's start with what is this? What's this, Kai?
What? It's nothing. It's just something funny.
Should I show it?
Yeah. Well,
Hey, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
What are you doing?
Okay. All right, you're going to guess what's on your forehead.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 20 questions.
Yes, keep
Is
going.
it a thing?
Yes.
Is it a useful thing?
It is super useful.
Do I have it?
You certainly do. Yes. Not as useful as yours.
Do I have more than one?
You have two.
I have two.
Yeah.
Can you said it's useful. Can you eat out of it?
Yes. Yes.
And you have two?
I have two. Can't eat out of mine. Certainly does.
How many does the cat have?
The cat has 6 to 8. Can you guess
The
what
cat
it is?
has more than me?
Yes. Yes. What do you think it is?
Teeth?
Teeth?
Oh my gosh. One can only hope. That was a great one. Did she ever get it?
Oh my god, that's great.
That's where the video ends.
Yeah, that's a great.
It just
clip.
loops at that point.
Send me a link to it. I want to follow them right now.
That's great.
Yes, marry this woman. I didn't see a ring on there. Yes, marry this woman. Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah, unless it's your sister, then don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
All right, let's go around the panel. Adam, what do you got going on?
Wow. So tomorrow, check us out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Friday Fun with Friends. Friday night, 8:05 Eastern Standard Time on the Clown World Review for Liars. Saturday night's main event, Temple Coolian's Place to Be Reviews at 9 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And Tuesday, the Clown World Review, Monday night retrospective. 8:05 Eastern Standard Time, and then Wednesday my channel for Digital Distraction. Come check out Double D at 4:20 Eastern Standard Time, and then right back here on Thursdays. So,
all right, and Old Man Kai.
Hey, everybody! So, I just want to say, if you're looking for a good time, not in like a sexy way, I mean, like I am pretty sexy. You know, the gray on my chest is really coming in nicely. But I throw a hell of a party, have a hell of a good time. I make the Great Gatsby look like the punk-ass bitch that he is. I've been to his parties. They were meh. He kept throwing bigger and bigger parties to impress me. Said, hey, come on, look, this one's a banger. And I said, That looks pretty boring from here on the other side of the lake. That book got some details wrong. Anyway. Yeah, come have some fun with me, Late Night Delight. Fuck the Great Gatsby.
Rob.
Oh, hey.
Rob, he's here. You're there. Everybody somewhere. Rob.
What's up, everyone? Like he said, I'm here. You're there, and thanks for being here. I have 2 channels. They're right over here somewhere. Yeah, they're there. One is Everything Star Wars. I just got 100 subscribers, so I was pretty happy. It really was a good week. I got 100 subscribers on Everything Star Wars. I got 11,000 on Rob's Rules, and it was my birthday. What more could I have asked for? It was just, everything was perfect. And I'm here, which makes it even more perfect. Anyway, so check me out. Everything Star Wars is exactly what it's about. Star Wars. Rob's Rules is about Rob hate Christmas trees. I don't hate Christmas trees. I don't. And Rob's Rules is basically pop culture right now. A lot of Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Angelina Jolie's now fighting with Brad Pitt. That's a whole other thing. So pop culture, entertainment. Hey, just hope you come, hang out, have a good time, and that's it. Thanks for being here. And if you want to check out my Christmas tree, I'll show you. I don't know. You want to see it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I love puppies.
I love
Hey,
that
buddy.
is adorable. She's so cute.
Aw, I want to hug her.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Oh, it makes me miss my dogs. Oh. All right. At any rate, thank you for checking out This Week in Bullshit. We'll be back again at hopefully 7 p.m. Eastern next week. So thank you guys so much. This is a great show. And everybody who's in here, go ahead to Mary Mayhem's channel. You can find her, Mandy, and Reina Creole over there. Go tell them I sent you over there. Take care. Be well. And did you send a super sticker? Yes, you did. Thank you so much, Zombie Reviews. Thank you so much. I'm so disappointed I didn't catch that. What was it of? A bunch of fist bumps. I love it. I
sent you a super sticker last night. You never even noticed.
I did. I said thank you for the unicorn one,
Oh,
but I
did
wasn't
catch
going to
it.
do the Doomicorn thing in front of people that I didn't know.
So do it now. You have to do it now.
You're welcome. All right, and thank you, Zombie Box Reviews. I really appreciate that. So
I want to try.
So this is where
Wait, he
we end
wanted
the
to
show.
try. Wait,
Take
he
care,
wanted
be
to
well. Go to the Babe the Menace.
She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
All right, thank you guys so much, and have a great day.
I love that song. Joey coming. What did I say about Westerns? Right? It all comes back around.
Yes, it does. What comes around goes around.
Well, thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some oozing to do.
Now we just need Old Man Kai to sing the Doomicorn.
Doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Yeah, it was good stuff there, wasn't it? Doom, 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 doom.